What's up everybody, it's your boy Doody, back again with another video. And before we take a look at this video, I want you to look on your right hand side where you will see the awesome gameplay of WWE Champions. Thank you everyone for your support. Thank you for the super thanks, the super chats. Thank you very much. I just wanted to show you that that money is going to a great cause that we call WWE Champions. That's right, folks. Your boy Doody is trying to climb the ranks and overthrow DSP as the #1 WWE Champions player. That's right, folks. So thank you very much for all your love and your support. Let's get into the video. So today we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video from last night, right after his Oblivion playthrough, where Phil struggled to lockpick. Oh my lord. And if you guys want, you guys can check out that video. I posted it last night. It's pretty funny seeing our boy struggle. Anyway, let's see what Phil has to say.
Good evening everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Friday, the 10th of March, 2023. A great streaming day and a big flip from yesterday, because you know the first half of yesterday was very, very stressful, and quite frankly, playing a game that I don't really like that much in Wolong doesn't really translate that well to enjoyment for me. It does translate to enjoyment for some people who watch, but not for me. Today was the opposite. Today was chill day. On the Level 1 podcast today, excuse me, we talked and chilled. We had Q&A, talked a little bit about the upcoming schedule. I talked a little bit more about my Side Scrollers podcast appearance and things coming up and all kinds of stuff. And then, ample opportunity to basically field your questions, okay? First stream of gameplay was Hogwarts Legacy, where we went through the vast majority of the meat of the missions in the third season or winter season of the game. We're now up to the point where we can actually just do the third trial, finish.
Alright, so I want to translate here what our boy Phil is saying. So essentially, he maintained an hour-and-a-half podcast, had nothing to talk about, made a few little references here and there, and then did Q&A. It seems like all of Phil's podcasts are now just, half of it or 3/4 of it is just simply him doing Q&A. If he's doing Q&A almost every day, what's the point of actually doing the Ask the King segment that you do bi-monthly? Since you're spending so much time on your podcast doing Q&A. I have a suggestion for you, Phil. How about you just cut back the podcast? Or limit the podcast to maybe 3 times a week? Because it just seems like all you do nowadays is do Q&A. You have one story, you talk about your schedule, and then you go to the Q&A. And of course we know why you don't do that, because most of your tips come in during your podcast time. And you got to make sure you allocate plenty of time for tips.
That season and move on to the fourth and final part of the game. But there's one side quest left to do before we do that. So, great progress, and we're making really good time in this game. Considering that we're heading into the final season, you would think maybe another 2-3 streams to finish it. So that's great progress there. And then on the late stream tonight, Oblivion. And Oblivion was great. We actually did tons of Thieves Guild questing. One of the quests was very lengthy and challenging. We found some great loot. We actually fenced a ton of items. I basically went, no exaggeration, from the time that I've been doing this Thieves Guild quest, I went from having like 1,000 to 2,000 gold to over 13,000. So Thieves Guild is very profitable. All day long, people were engaged. People were supportive. People were very nice and generous. It was a great stream. And by the way, here's the opposite of the experience I get when I'm playing Wolong, okay? Was the attendance today sky high? No, it was not. I would say on, Hogwarts, we probably had 200 to 300, and at some points we even had less than 200 viewers. For Oblivion, we probably had, again, 200 to 300, and at some points, less than 200 viewers. But everyone was engaged. Everyone was talking to me. We were all having a great chill time. Again, support was good today. So this is the opposite of playing Wolong, where on Wolong we get a ridiculous amount of viewers, but I'm playing an annoying game that I'm not enjoying and I don't have fun. Do you see the difference? And the thing is, if anything, what you can see here is that both can be supportive of this business. You can have days where it's stressful and I don't like the game, but people will come out and want that content. And then you can have days that are completely chill and laid back like today. And that's good, because we have that variety. It allows me to do more stuff. Admittedly, if all I was doing right now was playing Wolong every day, I probably would have quit. But because we're alternating, because there's balance, it's allowing me to do more. And I'm really enjoying doing more right now, okay? So
So why did you go on this rant for several days about Wulong, screaming and crying? Why? Since it's like you said, you're just doing different gameplays, and it's different, and you have different audiences. And yeah, maybe one might aggravate you, but the other one is more chill, fun, and supportive. I think the only difference here is the money, Phil. Yeah, that's it. And you were perfectly good with Wulong the other day when you made $110 in tips. You had nothing. You were in a good mood. You didn't you didn't complain about engagement. You didn't do any of that. So the only difference here is whether you get paid or not. And I've said this over and over again. You judge every playthrough, you judge every stream by how much tips you get. If you get the appropriate amount of tips, everything is good, everything is fine, and you can move forward and play any game that that gets thrown at you, especially Wulong, even though it aggravates you and like you say is torture. You don't care because you're getting money for it. Now, the funny thing is that now you're just dangling that in front of your dents and threatening them, saying that if they don't support the next playthrough, you're going to wage quit it. So, you see where I'm going here, Phil? It's going to be a pattern where your next time you play, you're not going to get that much support. You're going to whine and complain. You're going to probably throw another bitch fit like you did last time. And you're going to expect people to come out in droves for the next playthrough of Wulong and support. And the little dirty secret here, Phil, is that you want to continue playing Wulong. You do, because you know it does bring in the views, whether they're hateful views, trolls, or whatever. It does bring in views, which gives you more ad revenue. And you don't want to play Metroid Prime. You don't want to play Elden Ring because you want to hold those until the very last moment. And that way you can milk those playthroughs and not have to spend money on any new games. So that's a little dirty secret here, Phil. So, no one believes it, no one's buying it.
Thank you to anyone who was here live for the streams today. If you happen to be watching said content overnight as well, here on DSP Gaming, enjoy the on-demand fun, okay? Now, one quick update in regards to a video I uploaded to DSP Reacts last night, okay? So last night, I uploaded my review of Joker, the 2019 Joaquin Phoenix movie. That video, as of right now, has just about 1,600 views and climbing in just about 24 hours. That is the most watched video on DSP Reacts all week. That topped The Last of Us review. That topped every single episode of DSP versus the Internet. So, I guess what you're trying to tell me is that you'll like the reviews that I'm doing, okay? I'm happy about that, because I want to do more. I told everyone on the podcast this morning, my goal moving forward will be once I finish reviewing The Last of Us this coming Monday night.
I'm sorry, Phil, but 1,600 views for your channel sizes that are garbage. That's terrible. I don't know why you think that's remotely good. I mean, if you're comparing it to what if you're comparing it to your other videos, okay, that's kind of saying you're the tallest, short person in the circus. You're still short, and it's not good. It's bad, Phil. It's terrible. I mean, I'm not here to brag, but my worst videos get 2,000 views in 24 hours. I mean, the ones that people show no that much interest in get at least 2,000. And the funny thing is, it's your content, Phil. It's your content. I don't know why you're excited about that. If that were me, I'd be like, okay, I'm doing something wrong. I need to change up something. Really, I need to do something different. But, I guess that's okay for you.
Because the final episode Sunday, so I'll do an episode 9 review and then series summary review this coming Monday night. Here's what I would like to do. I would always like to be watching a series of shows, like a TV show, and a movie. So every week, maybe I can put out 2 reviews for you. One day a week will be the TV series review, and one day a week will be the movie review, okay? If I'm watching a series, maybe what I could do is group it together, maybe review like 2 episodes in one go or something like that, We'll see. It also will depend on how much time I have and how much I watch in 1 week. But if you guys are outright telling me, look, we're really enjoying this review style stuff, I am all for it. I would love to keep making that style of content for you over on DSP React, okay? So, thank you for that. Anyone who saw that Joker review, thank you. And if you continue to watch it, leaving comments, liking that video would help tremendously for that channel. I am trying, obviously, to get more attention on DSP Reacts. Thank you for that, okay? Okay? Speaking of DSP Reacts.
By the way, he is coming up to his 1 month anniversary on that. And I think it might be today that he kicked this off, I think. So if it's not today, it's sometime in the middle of the week. Take a look at his DSP React channel for, just look at the statistics. I think he's up to 70 members. That is going to drop significantly. That's gonna drop down to probably about 20 members, maybe less, because as you guys know, every time Phil does his live React channels where people become members, and that's been what, four episodes, roughly 3 episodes, and most of the memberships that he's received have been gifted memberships. So no one's re-upped those memberships. So you can see you're going to see a big drop. So I will cover it. I will definitely cover it and let you guys know. But it should be fun watching Phil's reaction to that.
This is your final chance, if you are a channel member over there, to post up your nominations for the show tomorrow, DSP versus the Internet, the live stream that I do once a week. I am actually literally going to make the list of videos in moments. I'm going to finish recording this, get the videos uploading, head over to DSP Reacts, make the playlist for tomorrow. So if you didn't post up yet, you waited too long. I'll do my best, but if, you post overnight, there's no guarantee you're going to be on the show tomorrow. Alright? So please post up in the community thread over there. If you have not yet, this is your opportunity to do so. Alright? So, what's coming up tomorrow? Number 1, the Level 1 podcast in the morning. I honestly have no clue what we'll talk about. Depends on what happens. Maybe there'll be some game news or something to discuss. Okay? Then, when the podcast is over, we're leaving DSP Gaming. We're heading over to DSP Reacts at 12:45 p.m. Pacific Time. And at that point, I'm doing DSP Reacts for 3 hours. A 3-hour React stream of the things that everyone has nominated who are, the members over there. Once that's done, then we take a break, and then tomorrow night on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific Time, right here on DSP Gaming again, Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. Yes, that is right. 2 hours of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer fun. I've been having fun the 2 times I played this previously. We're going to do a one-off night stream of it. I hope you'll show up, watch, and support that stream if you can, considering it is the only gameplay I'll be doing here on the channel tomorrow. Okay? I'm just trying to think if there's any odds and ends that I forgot. It seems like I've covered them all. Oh, that's right. One big reminder. This coming Sunday, here in the United States, we're changing our clocks. Yes, it's daylight saving time yet again. And because of this, our clocks are moving 1 hour forward. That means starting this Sunday, the 12th, all of my streams will start 1 hour earlier. Okay? Just to forewarn everyone. I don't want anyone to be late because Sunday is Wolong. And I don't want people to miss the first hour of Wolong. Alright, guys? Okay. Thank you all. Great streaming day. I had fun. I hope you...
Okay, Phil, oh, wait a minute. Am I talking? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I am. All right, Phil. Well, thank you for all that informative information. Most of it was boring and tedious. I think what I enjoyed most of this video was my WWE champions on the side over here. But anyway, yeah, the one thing you should take from this is DSP's memberships for DSP React. His reaction to that when it drops it should drop to about 20 to 25 members, because the vast majority of the memberships that he received there were gifted memberships throughout the week. And I think the first week, I think he got about 15 gifted members, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so for the next few Fridays, you're going to see it dwindling, and he's going to get down to about 20 or 25 members. So it should be fun hearing his reaction to that. Alright folks, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.